Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
Agreed!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Sure.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. The glowy paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
You know it.
Painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Oh, god damn it. Or we're gonna circle around to thinking Peko did it.
Which means it was you! Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
I guess she's not. She said no, so it's definitely not her.
With Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I mean, to be fair, she's got a fucking wooden sword strapped to her back. She can't exactly. She could pretty easily extend her reach with that. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout? Is that really what happened? No. We've already established how this happened, but now we gotta explain it. Anyway, after this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with the person's testimony, contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Oh no. Holy shit, this is going to be complicated as fuck. You press the options, blah blah controls. Got it. Holy moly, dude. This is already getting complicated. Alright. Oh god, I have to base it on somebody's account?
Since Peko was in the office,
Let's just see what they say.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Uh-huh.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Not even before the blackout.
Uh-huh.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry. Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
That's it? Just from listening to Peko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony. It's the big
Since
dude,
Peko
right?
was in the office,
It's this guy,
she
Nekomaru.
could have caused the blackout at any time.
Basically, it's the proof that she
That's
wasn't
impossible.
where she was supposed to be.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because you weren't
I
there.
was not in the office.
Wait, was there another place to do this?
Not
or-
even before
Oh,
the
here we go. Boom.
I agree with that.
I agree! Because she was busy taking a massive dump. For a long, long time.
Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Try and use it many times, the door won't open.
It's
Because
true.
Pecco's been in there the whole time.
Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time, shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
This guy is all about taking shits. This guy's fucking hilarious. I love it.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Can't we talk about everybody? Dude, everybody takes shits. Even you, Mahiru. Even you.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
It wasn't that strong.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Son of a bitch.
Seriously,
You
stop.
sick fucking freak.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
I don't know.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Wait, did somebody insist that Pecco take some food? I can't remember who gave her food. Somebody handed her a plate, right? With food on it? But I don't remember who did that. Huh. I guess I don't know. Anyway, let's just continue on. But yeah.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Very.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Do I have proof that it was like laxatives or food poisoning? The embarrassing pose thing? Party dishes? I don't know. Let me see what they say.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Yes.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything
I don't
weird?
know if I have anything for
I
this.
don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention
It's gotta
it,
be party dishes on one of these things.
You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Huh.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked
Laxatives
I
in
wouldn't
it?
do anything like that.
Or it would ruin the
Laxatives would
taste.
ruin
Let's
the
just do
taste.
this. No, that's not it. What was I wrong about? I didn't put any laxatives in my dishes. Okay, then it had to be the
Did
laxative
you eat
thing.
anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything.
It had to be
Now that
party
you
dishes with
mention
laxatives.
it,
That's
You brought
that's
food
gotta
to
be
the
it.
office, right?
That's the only
Just a
option I
little bit
have.
from the
Like
dining hall.
none of the other ones
There
make
might
any
have been some
sense.
laxatives in it, don't you think?
Okay, sure.
No, that's wrong.
Sure. I don't know why that matters, but sure.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Yeah, I was thinking like not everybody went and took a shit. Maybe it was just happened to be coincidence.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine. Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
Exactly.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Bitch, you did. Don't even act like. Don't deny what you did.
There's this bickering.
Oh shit. You better listen to the princess.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Good lord.
Trashy skank?
Fuck that little girl. Can someone kill her? I'm already sick of her. I mean, she's fucking hilarious because she gets on everybody, but goddamn, like, I'm not gonna be surprised if A, she kills someone, or B, someone kills her. Because goddamn, she's an antagonist little bitch. You know what? Just for that, she's probably gonna live through the whole game. Watch. God damn it. Most antagonistic people usually do. Anyway. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is actually what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Alright, finally gonna talk about how it occurred. Good. Because I have some ideas. Probably the irons, because the rest of those have nothing to do with the blackout, I don't think. Chiaki's account was an outdoor thing.
The breaker, and how did they do it?
Anyway, it's the irons thing, probably.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Nope.
Maybe they used a remote control.
Nope.
They probably messed with the breaker.
I don't think so.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
There you go. That's it right
I
there.
bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
I mean, that could be true too, but it's
I'm
not.
not a trashy skank.
By the way, don't forget, not trashy, not a skank. Anyway, overloaded it, caused a surge. That's the answer with the irons. With the irons and the AC and all that
If you can't
stuff.
answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Fast forward to the answer.
Maybe they used a remote.
They probably messed with
That's
It
the
does
breaker.
not have
It's
to
the
be the
power
breaker.
surge one, which was
They
right
may have
after
tampered
this.
with the power supply and transmitters.
Right.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Boop.
I agree with that.
Agreed. I consent. See, we were arguing earlier. Now we agree on something. Can we be friends now? Red, can we?
Just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh god, we're gonna argue again. God damn it, Nekomaru. What are we arguing about now?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Why? I got more proof. Need it. Here we go. The AC timer is my other proof, in case you want more proof.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout,
Oh shit, I'm
then for
supposed
the
to
killer
chop everything.
turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the store, and that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
People who were in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. Is that really it? Narrowing down the suspects like that is dangerous. I should address that first.
If the irons in the storage room, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage, and that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Nope. Alright, here
no,
we go.
just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Exactly.
But the people in the dining hall were. If the irons caused them, then the killer had to go to the storage room before and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Alright, so it's the only he only had 1 point in there we can
People in the
review.
dining
That's
hall
right.
were- If the irons
There.
caused the blackout,
Boop.
Allow me to cut through
Got
those
him.
words.
Got him.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
air conditioners!
Yeah, you dumbass.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, The breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Exactly. See? That's why you should just stick to the shit arguments and leave the smart people to discuss what actually happened. Okay, shit for brains?
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
Indubitably.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Would that really be a bad thing?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
If I wasn't already suspicious of him, he just fucking gave it all away by this whole spiel. And then if it ends up not being him, it's gonna be a big ass twist. Okay. Anyway, let's see what happens.
That's wrong. I think.
You think?
Did you say something?
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Damn right we did.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
Let's see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Okay, we need to do one thing before I go any further in this. The music in this game is fucking awesome, but it is loud as a motherfucker. So, we need to turn down the background music like 2 notches. And see if that helps. Because these quiet voices, I can barely hear them.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought. This diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Wait, I have to pick it. What? The light. No? Wait. What? What was the question? Pick a spot. Help something to help them move the lamp.
Here!
Maybe?
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Because of the cord in the wall, right?
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
No, the cord, right?
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord. Nailed it. But what I'm starting to think is that this might actually be 2 people and not just one. I'm starting to think it might be Nagito working with Teru, if only because of it's going to be hard to say that one person could have done this in the short amount of time that the blackout occurred, because they would have had to leave the room, because it would have been too dark for Nagito to leave the room and come back in time. So, oh shit, I need to pick. Sorry, my time's running out. But yeah, I'm starting to think maybe somebody like Teru actually helped him. Because Teru, remember, we've decided already that he didn't get killed by the knife. We haven't gotten to that in the trial yet, but we've already decided that he did not get killed by the knife. So the other skewer is missing. And Teru would easily make an excuse like, oh, that was missing before when I got here. So either Nagito did this all himself, or Teru helped him, or somebody helped him. I guess it could still be somebody else helped him. I wonder if more than one person could have helped him. I don't know. This is insane at this point because I can't pinpoint it only on one person for sure. But it certainly seems like Nagito's involved in some way. Alright, anyway.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Nailed it!
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. You already know. You already know.
You're the only one!
You're the only one, bitch.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife on the table was When he was cleaning.
I see.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Nailed it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
Prove it.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Certainly possible, since he was the one that did the drawing the stick thing too.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Indeed. To be honest, I already prepared. Alright, see? He had to have known something. Whoever draws the chopstick with the red is cleaning. Got it, got it.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Hell yeah, it does.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
You motherfucker!
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Uh-oh. Breakdown time. Oh my lord. Okay. We're having a Jill moment. Yup. What was her name? Crazy Jill? No. Suicide Jill. We're having a Suicide Jill moment, but we have a whole new murderous weirdo who's gonna have a split personality. Here we go.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Okay.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Okay.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
Okay.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Just a little.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets! He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
To kick off the plan of action, duh.
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
And how about that old-looking building? Yeah, see? Even he came up with that, too. Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Yeah, see, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, busy cleaning it, didn't have time to clean it. If you stayed for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. Why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Yep, I was just thinking about that too. I was like, yeah, that's why nobody was in the storage room, because he needed to go in there to do the iron thing.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
But despite the fact that we're proving all, or he's admitting to all this, this still doesn't prove the fact that he seems to have been stabbed with not that knife. Right? Right? I still think we're not done here.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is the ultimate lucky student.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Yeah, so it was the opposite, right? Remember how we all said, oh, I'm ultimate lucky student my ass? It was lucky because that's what he wanted. So there you go. Boom, he wins.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Left with the red mark. For some reason. For someone called the ultimate, you don't seem very lucky. See,
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite.
Indeed.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
God, this little girl sucks.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Please.
But we know who the killer is.
Uh-huh. Sure we do, Teru.
Simply listening is acceptable.
However,
I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines. So don't think of them as obstacles in your debate. Or so do think of them. It just said so think of them. Anyway, please use your truth bullets just right so they don't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, the noise won't appear. In that case, all it means is okay, cool. Alright. I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. Press the options button to desire means blah blah. Okay. So we can't shoot the white noise out of the way right now. That's later. That's alright, we got this. Ibuki's account, Chiaki's account. Too many people's accounts, man. Alright, the autopsy results. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
I knew it!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
No. It's gonna be the knife. It's got to be the knife thing. Yeah, it's the knife thing because her autopsy thing basically says yeah, whatever. That does. I don't have anything for that one, but I have the thing for the knife.
Nagito is the one who did. He killed Byakuya
Right
with the knife he hid.
Boop.
No,
Autopsy says it wasn't the knife that killed him, bitch. And I was waiting for that to come up.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse!
Jesus Christ.
Not a whorehouse!
Anything but that.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I agree though.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
So ridiculous.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
What?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. This one? What else could there be? The only thing I can come up with is the Buki's account because she knows what people said while we were in the dark. Poor Terra poured his heart and soul into cooking various issues. Fire breaks out the fire in the door. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say Ibuki because she's the only one that could do anything during the blackout. That's the only thing we have from during the blackout, I'm pretty sure. So let's just do it.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it.
Exactly.
Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Yes, for reals. Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
God damn it.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth. However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This...
Ow!
Yeah, see? Ow. Because Nagito got fucking socked or something.
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife? And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. And I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I could say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Agreed. That's why we're not done yet. Anybody else got any ideas? Wait, what? Trial suspension? What?
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's the question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll award you with $10 billion! Wait, what? 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Oh. Can I really guess right now? Whoa, dude. This is some high stakes shit. You can lose your save if you guess and get wrong. Oh my god. What happens if you try to guess the killer and you get it wrong? At this point, I'm actually okay with saying it's Teru Teru, if I had to guess. But who else could it be if not him? It's not going to be Fuyuhiko. It's not going to be Peko. I don't think it can be anyone else. I think Teru Teru might be the only other person it could be. Probably. It's gotta be. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I want to guess. But I also don't want to lose my save. I'm doing it. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. Of course, there's no $10 billion either. Oh, villain, you truly are a villain. Oh, what? He lied to me, dude. Ah, it wouldn't let me actually guess. Boo! I was all like contemplating that decision, like I was gonna act. Oh, fucking lame. Holy moly.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
I'm sure it is.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
Supposedly.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
Until we fucking prove it.
'Cause I believe in everyone.
Well, you're an idiot.
So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Indeed.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikan think Nagito looks clean? Because he doesn't have any blood on him, duh.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
Yup.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, we did. Yes, there's only one thing we could have used to block the blood spatter. And we found it in the supply room or whatever, the storage room. It was the tablecloth that had blood on it. I still don't think it was, obviously we pretty much know it's not him. But whoever did it had this tablecloth to keep themselves from getting covered in blood, whoever it was.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all.
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? How'd you You look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. Okay, so we're gonna do some motherfucking... We gotta do the Hangman Gambit. Good times. The goal is to line up the right letters in order to do so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. That is what's most important. In order to do that, you have been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle with the left stick and press the X button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. That is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so be careful. When you press X while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where the cursor's aiming. This is how you release the letter. With catch and release, you can change the position of letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. Fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the X button, you can blow it up and erase from the field. This is called firing letters. Catch and release with the X button, and after you fuse them, fire with the X button. That's a whole lot of X buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of Improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the key word. Display the question with square button and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword, instead of pressing the X button to fire the letter, press triangle. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be careful. I took so long to explain it, but do you understand? If you press the options, you can read it again. Okay, got it. This is complicated as fuck, but probably not that much. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using these words as clues, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something's coming to me. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. Here we go. The Hangman's Gambit is here. Oh my god. Under the cabin, I'm guessing? So I need a U? Oh my god. Oh boy, this is interesting. I mean, I can just like under the cabin. I don't need. I probably shouldn't have fused those. Can I like fucking? I need the U, really? Right? Do I need a U? There it is. Alright. There's what I want. Wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No! I don't know the buttons. Crap. That took too long. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we start over? Jesus Christ. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. There it is. Oh my god. Okay. Nope. I need an N. Oh my god. This is the slowest fucking game of motherfucking Hangman ever. Okay. There we go. Jesus Christ. If I wouldn't have fucked it up because of the buttons, I would be fine. Alright. Is this a R? Is it D? I don't need an E right now either. Wait, why did that hurt me? Where? Okay, I need another R. Under the. Where's an H? I need an H. Oh my god, this is the slowest goddamn game ever. You can get rid of it that way, right? Okay. I won't need any more T's. Sorry, I gotta press the right buttons. I won't need any more of those either. So the idea here is... Oh, I need H. Okay, that's good. I think the idea here is I need to combine letters to get them out of my way. Under the... I need an E again. Okay. I won't need these letters, man. E. Ugh. Okay. Cabin, so I need a C. I won't need the H. T's are good. R's are good. Actually, I won't need either of those. I need a fucking C, man. I need a C, man. Why the fuck you... Wait, under... Oh, under the floor. I do need an F. Sorry. I was like, under the C, under the cabin. But it's... Oh, shit. I pressed... Oops. God, I cannot get these fucking buttons down, dude. These buttons are... Under the floor, huh? Okay. So I don't need any more T's. I don't need the H's. I need the L, though. Okay. Starting to make sense now. This weird-ass minigame that I don't understand the buttons for. Don't worry, though. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. And last but not least, done. Good loady load. Okay. That's kind of a tedious minigame, but there is a challenge there that I do like. I just needed to get the buttons down correctly. But I understand it now, and I like it.
The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Exactly.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
And his name is Epic Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, because he found a way to get under there, get his earrings, so he knows how to get under there. That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. Yup, it's Epic Man. Wow, I went the long way, didn't I? I did. Mr. Gundam, you know.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Okay, we got it. We've heard this. We read this. We're good. How do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm. Yes.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh!
Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.